right there. Okay. All right. Let's get started, shall we? We're going to start with Genesis, chapter 1. In the beginning, God made the heaven and the earth. The earth was invisible and unfinished. The darkness was over the deep. The Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the water. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light, it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, the darkness he called night. There was evening and morning one day. Then God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it divide the water from the water," and it was so. Thus God made the firmament, and God divided the water under the firmament from the water above the firmament. So God called the firmament heaven, and God saw that it was good. And there was evening and morning the second day. Then God said, "Let the water under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. The water under the heaven was gathered into its place, and the dry land appeared. So God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth the herb of grass, bearing seed according to its likeness. Let the fruit tree bear fruit whose seed is in itself according to its kind on earth." It was so. Thus the earth brought forth the herb of grass, bearing seed according to its kind and likeness. The fruit tree bore fruit whose seed is in itself according to its kind on earth. God saw that it was good. So evening and morning were the third day. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of heaven for illumination, to divide the day from the night. Let them be for signs and seasons, and for days and years. Let them be for illumination in the firmament of heaven, to give light on earth." It was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. God set them in the firmament of heaven to give light on earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. God saw that it was good. So evening and morning were the fourth day. Then God said, "Let the waters bring forth creatures having life. Let birds fly above the earth across the face of heaven's firmament." It was so. Thus God made great sea creatures, and every living thing that moves, with which the waters abounded according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. God saw that it was good. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth." So evening and morning were the fifth day. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, the quadrupeds and the creeping things, and the wild animals of the earth according to their kind." It was so. God made the wild animals of the earth according to their kind, the cattle according to their kind, and all the creeping things on earth according to their kind. God saw that it was good. Then God said, let us make man in our image according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, let the birds of heaven, over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that moves on the earth. So God made man in the image of God. He made him male and female. He created them. He made them. Then God blessed, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the birds of heaven, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. Then God said, behold, I have given you every seed-bearing herb that sows seed on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed, to you it shall be for food. I also give every green plant as food for all the wild animals of the earth, for all the birds of heaven, for every thing that creeps on the earth, which is the breath of life. It was so. Then God saw everything he made, and indeed it was very good. So evening and morning were the sixth day. I'm going to stop right here, but God bless everybody. Bye.